Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Betrayal at Krondor. We may be able to do something about the whole situation with Eglee, so let's head into the inn here in Tenor's. We are at Tenor's, correct? I'm pretty sure we're at Tenor's. Yes, we are. Good. So let's head in. Right. It's too early. Let's just wait until that time. Yeah, I had to rest, like, right outside, and it was kind of annoying. Barmaid. No, you don't have anything that I want. Alright. Let's just, go to inn. A sleepy man pushed them aside, blinking, but unable to get one eye to completely open. The man stumbled to a bedroll in the corner of the room and lay down. "Are you the man known as the Collector?" asked Locklear. He sat up grumpily and finally managed to get both eyes open, responded, "What if I am?" "It would appear you have a debt that hasn't been paid you by an acolyte at the Temple of Sylvan. We just thought you should know." A glimmer of greed appeared in the man's eyes. Suddenly, more awake now, he said in a somewhat cheerful voice, "Thank you, I shall pay him a visit on the morrow." Yeah, we'll go ahead and just stay. Oop. How's that doing? We are at maximum. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, let's make our way up to the Temple of Sylvan. Because I believe that's what we need to do to get our reward. I think I'll hold off on any new spells. We'll have some other chapters in which to buy them, so... And we'll have even more money in the next chapter, after we sell the inevitable loot from the corpses. How close am I to the road? Not really sure. I could have gone a little bit further. Sure does take a while to wander about this place, doesn't it? No, I didn't mean to hit that. Didn't know that button did that, actually. Let's go ahead and enter. And talk. A messenger went to find the High Priestess. In a few moments she appeared, her gray hair floating behind her as she greeted her guests. "On behalf of the Earth Mother, we thank you," she said. "The man who called himself the Collector is now in our custody." "What will become of him?" Locklear asked. "He will learn what it means to anger a goddess," she replied. "After, if he still lives, we will see he is rehabilitated." Locklear shivered as he contemplated the future that likely lay ahead for the criminal. In the few instances he had seen a convicted heretic punished, he had been forced to avert his eyes. Hesitantly, he cleared his throat. "I believe there was some mention of a reward?" "I don't remember it." I mean, I knew there was, but I don't remember there being any mention of it. The priestess nodded. "I have arranged for a few healing potions to be given to you, as well as a small sum of gold. You will have them before you leave the temple. I must leave you now to begin dispensing justice on this Collector. Goddess blessing on you." "Thank you." Ah, good deed done. Feels like in the 90s, somewhere around 90 perhaps, or maybe even just one flat 100. We also got some healing powder for everyone, 8. Let's go ahead and give it all to you for now, since this is not something that's useful in battle. That's a post-battle thing, so I'll have you hold on to it. We got a good amount now. And then we have tons of restoratives. Let's see, 16, 16, and 11. Just even it out that way. So 15 and 13, that's fine. What spell is this again? Flamecast. Right, I've been holding on to that. I could sell it. That would make me some money. But I think I meant to put it in a chest somewhere. That's fine. I'm holding on to a lot of stuff, though. I am holding on to a lot of stuff. So I can hold one set of armor and one weapon here. 2 sets of armor and 1 additional thing, and 1 armor, and then 1 additional thing. So it's a bit much. On the other hand, I'm gonna need some more rations at some point. Let's get onto the road. Trying to decide what I want to do about some of these things. Could go back the other way for rations, but I don't need them. Let's just follow the road until they start complaining about needing sleep. Yep. Let's do that. Alright, I doubt Eglee is, or Eglee is back, but we could probably visit the Tavern. Oh, I never dug up graves either. Okay, we're pretty close to that. Let's get us off the road. Olive Amberton, rest easy, my darling. Yes, just a body. Barlow Finn, may the Death Goddess treat him well. So Barlow Finn, just a body. Actually, I should pull up a notepad so I can write down which ones that I want to dig into. Dig into. Melba Kane outlived her kids. Oh, well, this could be fun. So this has an undead thing in it. Rude. Whee! Let's get off of those. Get onto melee and defense. Onto defense and casting. Defense and melee. Wow, it really wants to come after Owen. Well, we'll just defend then. Ooh. What the heck was that? That was a lot of damage. Oh, goody, 1 point of damage. Ow. Wow, it is just destroying Locklear. Yeah, he is slowed down because of that. He is at 40 health. Alright, well, I'm not too concerned about keeping this, so... And he's dead. Locklear blinked. Despite the fact that the creature had disappeared, he was wary to drop his guard, but a quick survey of the area revealed that it was nowhere in sight. I think it's gone, he said. Let's get moving again. Party's abilities have increased. So that would be... your strength went up. Your accuracy melee went up. And nothing went up. Alright. Well... Bersha Amberton lost his wife, then took his life. Just a body. Warning, the fiend beneath this stone is trapped by dirt, not by death. Stay away. Sure. Okay. Dersham Pruitt, his end justified the means. Ooh, lockpicks. Alright. Dersham Pruitt. Unknown, a lovely lass found beside the road. Barlow Flynn, may the death goddess treat him well. Parker Biddle dug his own grave. Yeah, another shovel. Shoot. Forgot what the name of that one was. Parker Biddle. There we go. Stell Larum. She died in her lover's arms. Ooh. Her lover's arms, huh? So 2 swords. Melba Kane. Barlow Flynn. Olive Amberton. Algon Trent wanted to be a prince. Just a body. That might be all of them. Okay, I think I have found them all. Alright. Let's go ahead and load back up. So basically, you can just create new directories and just keep making new saves. So that's pretty handy. So I don't have to, like, delete old ones and save over them. Whoops. I wanted the bookmark. There we go. Alright, let's start with you. Bersha Amberton. No. Parker Biddle did have something. Yep. Take the shovel. Dersham Pruitt. Take those. Unknown. Stellarum. Take those swords. Olive Amberton. Nope. Barlow Flynn. Nope. Melba Kane. Yes. And it's zipping in fast on him. Alright, well. Get on to defense. Go on to accuracy melee. Defense melee. Defense melee. Zoop. Excuse me. Ow. Let's see if we can blind the ghost. Okay. Next up, Gift of Song, no. Ocho's Haven. There, be protected there, Locklear. Can I flame cast you? I can. Ooh, your strength has gone up. Should get you back onto accuracy casting, though. And it's dead. All right. Much more successful. So his strength has gone up to 22. So that's pretty nice. Had it gone up to 24 previously? It seems like it did. Let's see. We wanted to visit the Tavern. There we go. Hey, there's people here. Got a barmaid. No rations, though. We can do some barding. Owen played. His fingers slid easily over the lute's fingerboard, etc., etc., etc. When at last he had finished with the tune, he found his audience was sitting in stunned silence, their gazes all fixed on him. "That was beautiful," the tavern keeper said. Reaching into his pouch, he removed 150 sovereigns and placed them in Owen's hand. Holy cow. The gambler shook his head. "I'm afraid I have come to the end of my funds," he said. "Perhaps when I've recouped my losses, we can play again." Oh. Well, I guess we can find an ace that we can keep here. I'd like that very much. Good day to you. The table was cleaned for them. Sitting down on a splintered bench across from the man, Locklear shared a bit of the mercenary's bread as he listened to a story about a failed love affair with a married woman. As the story progressed from sentimental recounting to a drunken blubber, it became evident that the man had no intention of finishing the tale anytime soon. "That's terrible," Locklear intoned around a mouthful of bread, his attention fixed instead on the wooden boards behind the mercenary's head. "Awful. Tragic." "There you are," a steward said, laying a heavy hand on Gorath's shoulder. "Are you lads still going to help me carry in those bags like we talked about?" Initially at a loss, but suddenly understanding they had been rescued, Locklear clapped his hands together. "Yes, yes, of course, if our drinking companion will forgive the absence." Blearily, the man looked up at them and nodded, waving for someone to come and fill his cup. What about you? No, same thing. Locklear paused. While it occurred to him to strike up another conversation with the man, it appeared now that his company was not wanted. Locklear motioned to the figure across the room. The man walked over to join them. He stood before them, eyebrows arched inquisitively. Come in and join the celebration. Welcome to the stranger. What are you celebrating? A new life here in Eglee. You remember I told you that on the night I arrived something very peculiar happened? All the townspeople disappeared, vanished without a trace. When they didn't come back, I decided to stay here and see what happened. Maybe take over the tavern. Damn me if they didn't all decide to come back. Well, that's good news, isn't it? I'll take it, I think so, though I don't know what the ultimate fate of my tending this tavern will be. Still, haven't heard what's become of the tavern keeper, but while I am still here, I suppose I ought to act like one. What can I get you? Okay. Nothing else to talk about. Congratulations on Eglee's rebirth, Devon. I hope everything works out here so you can hold on to the tavern. One way or the other, it's been fun, so I have no regrets however it turns out. That's good to hear. So long, barkeep. I like this Devon fellow. Let's see. Anything else? I guess not. Alright, let's just exit. The party's barding ability has increased. How is it nighttime? Fine, I guess we'll just rest for the night. One sovereign for the night. Holy cow, yeah. Alright. Wow, one sovereign for the night is really good. I will definitely keep this in mind in the future. They were met at the door by a friendly couple. Locklear introduced himself, and greetings were offered all around. He sat and traded stories for several minutes, then rose. We really must be going. You've been very kind. Also, let's see. So your barding is up to 36. Your barding is up to 8! Oh, yeah. A barding of 8. No one has lived here in some time. The door swung open, and Locklear found himself staring into the wide eyes of a small boy. Hello there, little guy. Is your mom? Oh, hold on a second. Okay. A new figure appeared in the door, a young woman. She greeted the visitors and introduced herself as the boy disappeared behind the folds of her skirt. After a short but unenlightening talk, she offered them some water. Owen bent down and waved goodbye as they prepared to leave, causing the boy to disappear into the house with an excited cry. And what do we have here? Yeah, private residence. No one has lived here in some time. I think that's the last of the buildings on that side. Like, as these things go, this is definitely one of the larger... This seems like one of the larger, villages around. Okay. Just, like, in terms of buildings and stuff. Okay. Nothing left there. I wonder if you can leave stuff in the abandoned buildings like that. And they'll be preserved. Locklear stood motionless, waiting for a response. Seconds later, a large, amply endowed woman came to the door, holding a small child on one hip. My husband still has chores to do. You just head on back over to the stranger, and maybe he'll join you when he's through. Before he had a chance to reply, the door slammed closed. On the other side, Locklear could hear a man weakly protesting, But Butterball, I've never seen those men before. This was followed by a thwack and a muffled shout, then silence. Whoopsie! No, that's it. Okay, what I was looking for was the shop, which I completely missed. Oh, your lockpicks went up. Let's go ahead and mark all of these, though. I mean, I did get 3 more, so yeah, it would be okay if something happened to him. Well. Okay. His skill didn't go up anymore. Might need to buy some more at some point. I don't know, 20 just feels low. I don't know why. Alright, well, that is Eglee restored, so that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty much it in this area. In this chapter, really. So, I think that, getting onto the road and heading back down. Let's see if we can get any rations. From the tavern here. No. I really don't need to stay. Is the shop closed? Not yet. But he does not have any rations. It's no use for such an item. Go ahead and mark that. We'll go ahead and improve that so that it's ready to go. 22, 25. Let's go ahead and sell this one. It's not that much. But yeah, we all have just 1 stack of rations. It's terrible. It's terrible. I forgot to set you to haggling. Yeah, 9 royals seems to be the cheapest you can get the peasant's key for. That was like 17 something. It's not bad. How much can we get that down to? 61? Eh. Probably best to wait until I'm actually down to, like, single digits. If I'm down to, like, 5 lockpicks, then it's time to buy some more, I think. Until that happens, I think we'll hold off. So many shovels. I wonder if there's any point to them other than digging up graves. Oh well. Gorath's haggling has increased. Excellent. Up to 76. 86. Let's get back into scouting and stealth. Not that we are likely to need it. Let me get back onto the road. And we'll just go until they complain. That's probably where we'll call it an episode. Alright, I still have not decided if I'm going to go buy any spells from Sarth. It might be a good idea, but I could get some more rations out that way, I suppose. Anyway, When we come back next time, I will either be outside of Sarth ready to do that, or I will be outside of Krondor ready to go into Krondor, because there's really nothing else to do in this chapter. We could continue to explore. Like, we could go out these roads. Because I believe the next chapter expects us to get to Romney. And I know that we could go out this road here. But we might as well wait until the chapter requires us to. I mean, because we started up here and had to get down here. So all of these pathways did lead down. I mean, I suppose we could have gone all the way around here, but still, these are the best ways to get down here, and so it kind of makes sense. But we'll hold off on this other stuff until the chapters actually call for us to go into those regions. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Be back next time.